Hello and welcome to the Ken7 channel. Jurgen Klopp has today given his pre-match thoughts on the Man City game on Sunday, and I thought I'd do a quick video just to summarise what he was talking about. So the first question he got asked was about the Leipzig game. Obviously, with him being German, the German government are stopping Liverpool from going over to play in Leipzig in the first leg, and there's a discussion going on about two things really. The possibility of scheduling the game into a different location, and there's some possibilities there, or the ultimate thing would be that Leipzig would have to forfeit the game for 3-0. It's happened before. Liverpool had the similar situation when they played Midtjylland in the group stages, and there was the possibility of actually moving the game to Dortmund, but it didn't happen in the end. So he was asked about that. He thinks it would be reasonable for the German government to make an exception for Liverpool because they're basically in a bubble and there's no risk of infection. But he says he will respect any decision that the German government make. He was then asked about the availability of players, particularly Kabak. Has Kabak received international clearance, which he has now. It was quite funny actually because he wasn't sure, and he actually asked the press officer, and the press officer confirmed it. He said Alisson feels a lot better and has been back in training, and he said that Sadio Mane and Fabinho will take part in training today, although it won't be full training, but it will be some part of the training. He also was asked about teaching Kabak and Ben Davies how to defend the Liverpool way, because obviously we defend in a certain way which benefits the team, high line, squeezing up space and defending for the centre back, defending big spaces and being quick. He interestingly said that the new centre backs got shown a centre half movie by the analysis team, which I thought was quite funny. So I could just imagine them both being in a room and them going, right, this is how Virgil does it and this is how Joe Gomez does it. Watch these videos, we'll be back in an hour. So I thought that was quite funny, but obviously the analysis team want them to be up to speed as quickly as possible, so it totally makes sense that they get shown videos of what's expected of them. If you're enjoying this video so far, please show your support for the Ken7 channel by subscribing, clicking the like button, and also clicking the notifications button as well to get future broadcasts. If you could also share the video on your Twitter and Facebook account, that will show YouTube's algorithm that you like our content. Have you heard about Ken7 merchandise? The link is in the description of this video. We have premium fanwear for fans covering Liverpool, Celtic and Scotland, and it's fanwear for young and old, so we have t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, caps, mugs, you name it, we've got it. Just something else to remember, every purchase that is made on our website we donate to the Marina Dalglish appeal, so you're helping a great cause as well. He was then asked about whether he saw us still in the title race. He said at this moment he doesn't, but he just doesn't really think about it. He said that he just feels like it's about collecting points week in, week out, which is normal. They'll try and win as many games as possible and see how many points they get, so not an awful lot on that. He was then asked about mental fatigue. Obviously we got beat by Brighton, the players looked a little bit jaded. Pep, he said that the journalist said that Pep said that his team are running less at the moment in order to combat what's happened. Klopp just said that they need to do the same sort of things. They need to keep the ball better. They're trying to do everything that they can for the players. So in terms of recovery, in terms of training, they have noticed that the players are a little bit affected by it, and he said he's not using it as an excuse, he's just saying it's an explanation as to why the players weren't as sharp as they might have been on against Brighton. So that was a little insight into how he's thinking about it, and he said we just keep working every day. There was also a question about away wins, because obviously we've had 2 defeats at home, and you know, they said, how do you go about making Anfield a fortress again? And he basically just said, just by doing the same things. That, you know, there wasn't any genius in there. He was starting to get a little bit tired at this point of the press conference, I think. And then he was asked about Ruben Dias and Gundogan, and he basically said they were 2 good players. He said that Gundogan had a period of form like he's in at the moment for Dortmund when he had him in 2012, and then he got an injury. So it's no surprise that he's playing well. So that was really the end of the press conference. He, I wouldn't say he was truculent, but I wouldn't say that he was particularly in his usual jubilant self. So obviously the defeat to Brighton has had an effect, and it'd be interesting to see how we play on Sunday. He'll be looking for a much improved performance. He'll be looking for a reaction, I would think, and hopefully with a couple of players back, certainly Alisson and Fabinho and Sadio is a massive positive for us. It's funny that when we played Brighton the other day, I think most of us were just upset by the fact that, you know, we didn't put in a performance. But if you take those calibre of players out of any team, and let's not even talk about Van Dijk and Gomez, but if you take those 3 players out of any team, the standard of those 3 players, you would see a reduction in the performance level. So, you know, we go into Sunday, we need to win, but we need to perform, and a win would be, you know, absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure it means anything for the rest of the season, but a win would be incredible. So listen, if you've got any comments, leave them below, and if you like these videos or the other videos that are on the channel, please subscribe, and like this video just to tell YouTube's algorithm that you like our content. It would be much appreciated. But thanks very much for watching. Take care.